Can you believe it? I can't believe what I just said. I can't believe it. But it wasn't. You are about to enter a world of imagination. A world where battles are fought on maps and grids, where they're virtually or in person. Dice, cast, swords, and clash, and even the toughest problems can be solved with ingenuity and a lot of luck. For power gamers to role players, all are welcome here. Hell, even you 4th edition geeks have a seat at the table. So with dice in hand and a heart full of adventure, I'd like to welcome you all to a special edition of Ravenloft. Me and my brother, you will recognize him as Jean Chastel from the It Lurks video. Real name, I'm going to dox you now. I'm going to dox you.
Okay.
Real name, Sean.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, say hi, Sean.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. So tonight's going to be real quick. It's going to be real quick announcement stream and an invitation to come over, and we're going to watch a crazy movie over on the Discord to sort of celebrate a couple things that are going on to celebrate a couple things that are going on. So we're going to be watching Hundreds of Beavers.
Yes.
Yeah, and
not thousands.
Not thousands, specifically hundreds.
Not one. Not two.
We're going to be watching that over on the Discord. But what I want to say is, and in all seriousness, and I'm gonna stop the repeat music here. What I want to say is a huge thank you. The Loop Guru video is finally done and in the books, and right now it's sitting at 3,100 views for only 3
weeks?
Yeah, just about 3
1,000
weeks.
views a week?
Yeah, thanks. It's pumping my head up about it, but it beats
good,
in
man. I tell you.
in the time that it's been out. It's the most successful video that we've done, and I really sincerely thank everybody for that. Everybody who's watched it, just thank you. It was great. And with that, the next video I want to announce is going to be Carnival. We are doing giving Carnival the proper treatment. It is going to it's grown in scope a little bit. It's actually going to be a mini documentary. We're going to do a small documentary on Carnival, and I want to let you guys know that we've already gotten a bunch of people confirmed to be in it, not necessarily in the documentary part, but if you know anything about Carnival, there's a section called the Barker's Tour. So I know I don't expect you guys to be able to read this, but basically the Barker introduces all the different type of characters from the Carnival. We're getting some names that you would recognize in the D&D community as a whole to read some pieces. Ryan Doyle from Verdigrease Table is going to be in it. Oh shoot, I done locked up like I committed a crime. Stuart Rex from This Is Bardcore, he's going to be in it. Glenn Welch from Welcome to Mystara is going to be reading the part of the Brute. And of course, Gabriel Jansen from Hour of the Raven is going to be reading a piece. I'm going to save that. I'm not going to tell you what that is. But also, I just talked to him today, and one of the authors of the book, Steve Miller, not only is he going to be doing reading a part, yet to be determined, but he's agreed to have his brain picked about the book, the creation of the book, and that process. And there's a couple more people that I'm going after that I'm going to talk to that have sort of given me soft yeses, but I don't want to drop any names because, until there's like a firm yes. But there are some more names coming, and I don't know how long it's going to take to get out. Each one of these seems to get a little quicker, but not much. So, yeah, so that's...
Should we make a Steve Miller Band joke?
I'm trying to think one.
I don't know one.
One was going to come to me, but it left my head like abracadabra.
Okay.
Just like...
At least you had one. I had no.
The abracadabra one was a reach. If anybody out there in chat... Abracadabra. Oh, way to make it spicy. Also, one other thing I wanted to announce recently, and I'd like to thank Lord of Daggerfall YouTube channel. He does retro RPG gaming. He was just running through the Police Squad games. He's still doing the Police Squad games. He's up to SWAT now. It's awesome. It's awesome watching these old games. I'll actually link his channel down in here, but I wanted to thank him. Actually rekindled my love affair for retro 8-bit games, and I think anybody who's like here who's in the second edition Ravenloft probably also grew up on the Sierra
It's old enough
games.
to
And,
have- yes.
right, exactly. It's old enough to
Typically, if you played original Ravenloft, you're old enough to know 8-bit, 16-bit games.
Mhm,
Yes,
like
32, 24.
like the Sierra games and King's Quest. Did you ever play King's Quest?
No.
Can't remember. I mean, I don't know if
No,
I had the
I don't
King's
remember
Quest
playing
conversation
King's
with
Quest.
you. Well, King's Quest was murderous. It was terrible. I loved every second of it. They were so I tell you the story about King's Quest. There's a part in, I think it's the third King's Quest game or the fifth King's Quest game, because it wasn't the fourth, because that was Perils of Rosella. But in the beginning of towards the beginning of the game, you see this mouse, and he's eating a piece of cheese, and he gets chased away by this cat, or no, he gets chased by a cat and gets eaten, and you don't think nothing of it. It's just like this quick little cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Later on in the game, you get stuck in a cell and you just wither away and die, and there's a set of keys hanging outside, and the hint is, if only you had a small little friend who could climb through the bars and get you a set of keys. I'm like, what are you talking about? It is so random. So I sneak over and I call it a freaking Sierra hint line, $1.99 a minute. Like
I'm sure your parents were real happy about
they
that
weren't.
one, too.
They weren't happy. They weren't happy.
No.
And I didn't have any brothers or sisters to blame it on at the time. Where were you when I needed you? But they were. But sitting there on the phone, it's like, did you encounter a mouse at the beginning of the game? Yes. Did you stop the mouse from getting killed? No. You have to stop the mouse from getting killed. Okay. If you want to know how, press 9. I'm like, God, you were just keeping me on this phone. So
keep it going here for $1.99 a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I could have been listening to porn for that. So, but what you have to do is you have to have a boot in your inventory. When you first see the cat run up to the mouse, you're supposed to hit the cat with this boot. But I'm like, that's so random.
That is very
like, how are you gonna? That's King's Quest for you. But those games were great-ish. But anyway, back to my point. My brother, Captain Pennsylvania, and my daughter, Big Mud, have started playing Dreams of the Witch House, which is a retro Lovecraft game.
Nice.
So it's kind of tangentially connected. So if anybody's interested in watching plays of that, I'm actually going to we'll be linking it here, but I'm going to be doing it over on the other channel, because a lot of people don't necessarily like that stuff, and I don't want to try to force it on people who are here for long form Ravenloft content, and all of a sudden I got a bunch of gaming stuff popping up on here. But I will link the streams in the community tab if anybody's interested. But tonight, celebration and stuff, we're over on the Discord. We're going to be watching Hundreds of Beavers. Now we were voting on the Discord for some other movies, and I feel bad because Call of Conqueror was brought up, so was Conan the Barbarian, but I was like, we should really watch something off the wall. And you guys can get mad at me later if you want, but I don't think you're going to be mad at me after you take a look at this. We're going to take a look at a preview.
Watch it with us.
And you should watch it with us. Come and watch it with us. Hang on. Let me, here we go. I'm such a Luddite. Oh, no, that's not it. Hold on. How do I do the preview? Oh, yeah, that right there. Okay, I'm going to rewind it. So you guys didn't believe me when I said Luddite. All right. Turn this up. Must seem to believe. We see to believe. Tour de force. Brilliant. Oh my goodness. One of the best films of the century. Look at all them beavers. That's a lot of beavers. Oh my goodness. So it looks like we got live action beaver costumes. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Beaver slingshot. Oh my goodness. I'm all in. It's a bona fide masterpiece of slapstick. Hundreds of beavers. Oh, I just realized the screen's not centered. Just ruined the immersion for everybody. So that's hundreds of beavers. There is. Let me go back to here. Oh no, wrong screen. Just I'm not using it. So that's what we're gonna be watching to celebrate tonight. Hundreds of beavers over on the Discord. As a matter of fact, that's gonna be taking place in just a couple of minutes. It's on a stage over there. If you guys need an invite to it, it's not only in the description, but it's also a comment on the what's it people say, the little doobly doo, the doobly doo,
The doobly.
doobly doobly doo, doobly doo. But come by the Discord, celebrate some stuff with us, and just hang on a Saturday night. I am gonna now that I have a little bit of a break in the schedule, and we're working on Carnival. I actually have a little bit more time to get back to normal live streams where we do readings and that sort of thing. So don't worry, that's coming. Although with all the cease and desists where the coast is putting out, I'll be Robin Hooded. I was like, I will read this book cover to cover because it came out in the 90s, and I don't think anybody is gonna give it a copyright strike. But what? I know you won't. But anyway, come over to the Discord. Thank you all again for the success of the video. Keep tuned for updates on Carnival as that thing grows and grows, and keep tuned. Keep tuned. Stay tuned. Sorry, it's Saturday and
Stay tuned to your favorite FM station. Wait, no, this is YouTube.
this is. I will see everybody over on the Discord, and don't get lost in the mist. I almost forgot my tagline. So